Okay, so hello guys, good afternoon to everyone and welcome to our episode 20 of TATAK Indio. At ngayon, isang king ang makakasama natin because we will be joined later on by Man of the Philippines UAE 2021 Grand Winner. Kaya mas makikilala nyo pa siya later on. Ano yung story niya as a student up to this pageantry hanggang sa ano yung mga plans niya being one of the title holder na dito na isang kabahay natin sa Dubai. So, just to give you more information pa about Kayako Watches, ayan, of course, I would like to welcome my partner. Yan. Hey, Jade, how are you?
Hi! It's been I think 2 weeks since our last episode, and it was a really
Yes.
exciting week in between being a part of Man of the Philippines UAE. So I'm really
Mhm.
excited for our guest today.
Yes. And of course, ito siguro, Jade, no, bago ang lahat, we would like to congratulate your organizer ng Man of the Philippines
Yes,
kasi sobrang grabe, elegante nung ginawa nila. Super successful.
yeah,
Sobrang saya nung naging exposure natin din as Kaya Ko Watch
yeah.
sa lahat ng mga on-ground activities nila up to online. Kaya
Mhm.
congratulations to Sir Gilbert, to V of course, to Kevin Son,
Yes.
yung mga brand ambassador din natin.
Yeah.
Di ba?
That was the best part I think of the night is kasi like for me because I don't know, I've never met these people before we actually
Mhm.
had them on our show, but you knew
Ah,
them personally and longer
mhm.
than I ever have. So obviously, so being in that space with these people that I briefly met from the show and a little bit afterwards, and then being at an event that they were responsible for pulling together also in the midst of. I mean, we're still coming out of the pandemic. Let's be real,
Mhm.
but an event like that and being with uh really energetic, like the energy level that night. My God,
Grabe. 'Di
grabe
ba?
talaga.
Yung support ng mga fans talaga sa mga contestants,
Very,
nakikita mo
very,
yung effort na
very
binibigay
energetic.
nila.
So yeah,
Mm.
being in that room and being with other brands also and with high level Filipinos in the community and representing a Filipino brand and
Mhm.
being a part of the of like a sponsor of the event, it's surreal and
Yes.
it's like very ano talaga yung Filipino, nakakaiba talaga yung Filipino community.
That's correct. And of course, ito, bagong lahat, syempre, congratulate din natin. Isa sa mga ambassador din natin, we have Ian de la Peña.
Yes.
Di ba? He
Yes.
received a second runner-up award that
Mm-hmm.
night. Kaya congratulations sa kanya. And of course,
Yeah.
we will go to welcome later on the newest brand ambassador din ng Kaya Ko to represent our brand to, let's say, share inspiration and motivations to all Filipino all over the world. Pero bago ang lahat ito, bago natin
Yes.
siya ipakilala, mention lang natin sa mga viewers natin, especially those who are late tuners or nanonood sila ng hindi na live from our
Mm.
Facebook page to our YouTube channel. And guys, so
Yeah.
ongoing po ang aming online contest which is Search for Mr. Malakas 2021.
Yes.
Do check out our Facebook and Instagram. And all you need to do is just answer the question which is Miss Jade.
Ano nga yun? Wait lang, maraming like
To ask
we've had
or
so much in the last couple of weeks
yeah,
na hindi ko na ano.
it's very
Ah,
simple. Just
ano
have
nga
to
yun?
share to us they just have to share to us their Malakas story
All
during the
right.
pandemic time.
Right. What is your Malakas story during, from, in, however you want it to be, in the pandemic? So
Yes.
this last year and a half, what's your Malakas story?
Yes. Kasi di ba we wanted to get these stories kasi from people online. Para alam mo yun, everybody will also have to think that way na how they surpass that, paano sila nakapag-move on or naka-recover. Yun yung
Yeah.
kailangan natin. That's why we have that contest. And of course, to someone who will become lucky winner of that contest will receive a brand new watch from Malakas Watch from Kayako
The
Watches of
collection.
course.
Yep.
Yes, hotel stay for 1 year brand ambassadorship with affiliate program included. Plus of course, isang tumataginting na 1,000 USD ang matatanggap
Yeah.
ng ating grand winner. Kaya yon. Okay. So, eto na pakilala na natin para sa mga viewers natin dyan ang ating mga kasama. I would like to welcome very short ano lang to no bio natin kasi nga he's one of the host of Emirates Love Philippines.
Yeah.
Ayan, napapanood natin siya sharing different inspiring Filipino stories here in UAE and also from the Philippines and sometimes from all over the world. Ayan, so, pero familiar ang voice niya sa atin at saka ang kanyang face, of course. The grand winner of Man of the Philippines 2021, UAE 2021, we have Ramzy Hesham Villegas. Hi, Ramzy! Kumusta?
Yo, hi, how are you guys? Thank you so much for the invitation. I'm glad to be here. It's an honor. How are you guys? How are you?
Doing great. We're really excited
Sweet.
because, like, I in particular was super, super excited because Junie has been following the journey of all the
Oh
contestants.
man.
And me being at the grand finale and us presenting the award for best advocacy, and you were the recipient of that. And then when it came to the actual final part, we were like, oh, I really do hope he also wins this one.
Oo,
So
kasi you
like,
are our chosen brand ambassador, di ba? So from
Yeah,
the start
honestly.
nung night pa lang talaga, Ramsey, we
Mm.
are rooting on you na. Although, syempre, mahal namin si Ian. Talagang sabay na kayo doon kasi parang two of you are our brand ambassador na.
yeah,
Kaya when they announced that you are one of the winner, sobrang saya talaga namin. Kasi parang
uh,
feeling namin, tawag na to, piling namin nanalo na din kami and at the same time,
yeah.
nakita ka na umiiyak, I understand yung nung tears of joy mo na yon kasi the second time, right?
honestly, because it was really a proud moment for all of us talaga. I was truly genuinely surprised. And also thank you so much for choosing me as your ambassador. Hopefully talaga I made you proud being one of the winners. So, yun talaga. So
Mhm.
really thank you so much. It was a proud moment for all of us talaga. So,
Okay.
gosh.
So simulan na natin ang ating usapan para sa mga viewers natin for
Okay.
them to get to know more Man of the
All right.
Philippines UAE 2021. So ito na, Ramsey, our first question is, tell us about yourself. Ayan, who is Ramsey? Para at least they will have a background of your
Okay.
beginning, of you being here in in Sharjah pala, Saudi Arabia. Yeah, please do share to our audience.
All right. First, before I start, I'm gonna give like can I just appreciate your commercials? They're beautiful, absolutely stunning. And
Oh,
now
thank you.
let me my name is Ramzy Sham. Let me give you my full name so you're much more aware. My name is Ramzy Sham Ibrahim Hassan Sulman Ildi Villegas. That is my full name. I am
Wow.
21 years old. Yeah. So the way that my name works is like, all right, so I'm gonna have my dad's name, and I'm gonna also have my dad's name, and that keeps going on. So that's why it's
Oh,
very
okay.
long. That's like Arabic culture, right? So
Yeah.
so I'm 21 years old, and I am half Egyptian, half Filipino. Yeah. But then I grew up with like my Filipino side. So mas marunong po ako mag-Tagalog kasi sa Arabic. Trust me when I say this. Believe it or not, mas fluent po talaga ako sa Tagalog, sa totoo lang. Though I like speaking English more. So I currently am a college student. I am fourth year. I'm graduating. Hopefully,
Wow.
hopefully, and I take graphic design and multimedia. That's my course. So
Mm.
yeah, so usually, especially now in my college, I still love playing sports. I am currently a varsity player for my team in volleyball. So thankfully, they gave me a scholarship for that. Really thankful for them. Thankful for my university. They're all amazing people. And what else do you want to know about me? I love to play the guitar. I also love I love speaking. I love using my voice for the greater good or stuff like that. Or maybe if you have a vlog, hey, you can use my voice. You want one? Yeah, I got you, fam. Like stuff like that. So it's really nice. So yeah, that's me, Ramzy Hesham Villegas. And what else? Read fact. What else? Weird talent is I can do Mickey Mouse's voice.
Oh
That's
yeah, I
it.
did mention that to Jessica earlier.
Yeah,
I said
Judy
that's
mentioned it,
one
and
of
I was
her
like,
hidden talents.
really? Because I can't imagine it. Can you
Oh,
like
you
give
can't
us a little
imagine. Oh,
snippet?
you want an example? All right. Hello, everybody. My name is Mickey Mouse, and welcome to my clubhouse. Ha ha ha. That's my voice. Yeah.
Can you use that? Can you use that voice soon if you're going to introduce Kaya ko watches?
Like, hello, Filipinos. This is Kayako Watches. Are we not getting sued because I'm using Mickey Mouse's voice? But either way.
I would have never expected like perfect.
I don't know how I
Okay.
figured that out, honestly. But
All right.
yeah.
So can we have some short shout out muna with our viewers? We have Paul Mark
Oh
Buendia is
gosh.
watching.
Oh,
Yeah, of course, one of
yo.
our recipient of our Kaya ko watch as well.
Okay,
Oh, Ramsey is
Paul
so proud of
Mark.
you, King brother.
Paul Mark
Ayan.
Buendia, thank you so much for your support. Honest, and also congratulations to us. You definitely deserve that title. And he's really kind. He's amazing. He's really supportive of what we do. And every time we're backstage, he's always pushing us to do better. Like guys, kaya mo yan. He's really fun to hang out with. An amazing person in and on
Mm.
stage, in and off stage. An amazing person.
Okay. All right. So now, partner, let's go with our second question so that everybody will understand why
Okay.
Ramsey is joining contest.
Yeah,
Okay.
so essentially, we already mentioned that you were Man of the Philippines UAE 2021 Grand Winner. But wait, this takes me back to the grand finale night when you had that very special, and I was like, oh, how is he going to answer that? That's very special Q&A question. Like,
Yes.
man, why do you think male pageants are less or least popular in comparison to the female pageants? It's like having that, like knowing that, I guess you can say it's a truth. What made you get into pageantry in the first place?
So here's the thing. When I was back in grade 11, it started over there. So that's like a high school pageant, right? So my teacher told me, Ramsey, you have a good speaking voice. Back then, I wasn't really confident in myself too much yet. I wasn't really sure if I could do
Mm,
that. So, but then my teacher said, you can do it. We believe in you. So I was really skeptical at first. I'm like, should I? I mean, they believe in me. So I'm like,
mm,
okay, sure. I mean, if they believe in me, then I gotta believe in myself as well. So that's when I
right.
joined. All right, they really pushed me to go forward. All right, my teachers, thank you so much. Namely, Miss Dinah, that she really pushed me forward, giving me like tips and tricks how to answer questions. Either way, she gave me amazing tips where until now I use. So after during that pageant, I actually won first runner up. So for me, I was really happy about that because that's my
All right.
very first time joining like a pageant, especially in high school. To me, that's like a big win, right? That's a big win for me. So I graduated. That was grade 11. So in grade 12, I graduated from the Philippine school, and I saw Man of the Philippines. Right. This is when me
Yeah.
and my cousin were like together, and we saw a poster called Man of the Philippines. We were discussing, yo, that's true story. We saw the prize money, and we were like, why don't we just join? All right. I was like, okay, I don't see why not. All right. I really want to show the people what I'm made of. Right? I want to show the people what I can do. Stuff like that. Both of us were confident in ourselves, but first you had to go through, the screening. So I really want to
Mm.
show people that who I am, that I am ready to face the challenges that is ahead of me. Right. So yeah, that happened there, and then everything went on. Also competing with my cousin, who was the first runner-up of 2019 out of the Philippines, and
Mm.
so yeah, during that it was a roller coaster since it was one of my first official pageants from outside where I finally gave myself out to the world, where I introduced myself, my opinions, my values. It's the first time where I showed myself to the world. So then that was a roller coaster. So the thing about that pageant was I didn't even make top 5 in that pageant. I wasn't able to make top 5, and I was really sad about it. I was in shambles, where I felt like I disappointed a lot of people. I disappointed myself, disappointed a lot of people. So and then yeah, that's pretty much. So I came to the pageant, and a lot of so that I think that's like the next to the next question, right? Number three. That's
Exactly.
going on. So what drives you to keep going? So I'm going to that either way, right? So I'm like, oh, man, I'm sorry. All right, if I'm moving too fast, I just
Go
tell me.
for it. Go for it.
All right. So really, what drives me to keep going? So kasi naman, I wasn't really planning to join back. Di ko naisip na parang sasali ba ulit ako? Gusto ko ba
Mhm.
sumali ulit? Am I really willing to go through that hard work and stress again just for me to like, parang so pinag-isipan ko talaga. At first, because there were people, when I saw the poster, I was like, okay, cool. There's Man of the Philippines again. I hope, I wish them good luck. But I wasn't really planning to join because, I felt like, because the day on 2019, I felt like I lost confidence, right?
Mhm.
And I felt like I don't want to join again. But there are a lot of people who push me talaga. Like, there are people saying, Ramsey, you should come join again, sayang. Like,
Mhm.
Ramsey, join. I feel like this is your time, ha. Ganun. I was like, I'm not, sinasabi ko naman lang naman na, ay, hindi po ako sure. I still need to think about it, especially since last pageant. And then, Bads. gave me that extra push. Jaja, Ace, they gave me that extra push. Alam mo, sinasabi nila sa akin, alam mo, Ramsey, kayang-kaya mo yan. We believe in you, you know, we believe in your potential. And with
Mhm.
us as your team, we know we can make it very far. So I said, why not? All right. They finally convinced me to say yes because I really want to redeem myself talaga. I really want to redeem myself because I feel like, because yeah, my reason talaga is I wanted to prove something to the people who believed in me. And I also want
Mhm.
to spread something for the greater good. I want to spread my advocacy, do something to the greater good, especially in this times of trying, because I feel like with my voice, I can accomplish so many things, you know?
Mhm.
Ganun.
Okay. Parang yung point kasi dito no partner and of course to Ramsey, parang yung normally kapag second time mo na, parang lagi siyang two sides. One
Mhm.
is you come prepared na because of the
Mhm. Mhm.
experience from the
Yes.
previous, you know your mistakes, ano yung
Yeah.
pwede mong i-improve, alam mo yun,
Yes.
so, saan ka na saan ano yung miss mo from the previous pageant. But yung other side naman is, are you ready to be failed again? Parang are you ready
Yes
for
po, that's true.
next
Mhm.
frustration yung tipo ganun. So which one yung yung nag-push sa'yo, yung tumatakbo sa utak mo during the decision making na, okay, I'm going to join again or not?
Grabe kasi really it's one of those things. It's scary to think na you might fail again, all right? I failed the
Yeah.
first time. Pero iniisip ko lang, all right, I failed, but that doesn't mean it should define me for the rest of my life. I should keep moving forward, right?
Mhm.
It's never going to define me. It's what makes us who we are. Failure will always is one of it's not let's rephrase that. Let's not call it failure. Let's call it a lesson. All right. These lessons will teach you for the rest of your life. So, talaga
Correct.
lang, I think it's the people around me. You know, they were really supportive of what I do. They believed in me. They were my strength. My friends, my family, the people who were supporting me. They believed in me so much. I was so inspired by the words that I just wanted to keep pushing forward. I wanted to show them, hey, if you believe in me, I'll give you a reason why you should keep on believing in me. So it's like I'm really inspired by those people. So really thank a lot
Yeah,
of
that's
thanks to
nice.
them. A lot of thank you to them talaga because without them I wouldn't even be here.
I
Really.
think we have to take note that partner no sa sinabi ni Ramsey. What I like about that na he's not using the word failures. Parang it's as a learning stage. So
Yeah.
because of that belief, parang you will not be scared to try again. Because
Mhm.
if you didn't try, you wouldn't know what will going to happen. Eh. So I
Yes,
think
true.
Yeah.
we have to share that to everyone. Yung ganong
Yes,
idea.
exactly.
Yeah.
Because you miss all of the shots that you don't take.
Mhm.
Honestly.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think another good takeaway from what you just said is that your successes and your wins are also dependent on the kind of support system that you have around you. So if you
True.
surround yourself with good people who are positive, who are
Correct.
encouraging, who are
Mhm.
inspiring, you yourself will be inspired to push yourself out of your comfort zone.
True.
Because if
Very
you stay
true.
in your
Very
comfort
true.
zone, you stay in your lane, you don't actually have that growth as much as you think you do.
True.
You're stuck in that small space. But when
Very
you
true.
surround yourself with people who are constantly pushing you to your limits and believing in you and encouraging you that you can do it, you start to believe. Kaya nga, like that's one of the best things also with the brand name is Kaya Ko because you can do it, and
You
that's
Do
can
it.
do it.
like
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. And I think that's the testament already in your case. You surround yourself with a great support system, and that grows as you journey on in life, and you continue to push the boundaries for yourself and for
Mhm.
others and inspire others in the same.
True. That's
Mhm.
very
True.
true because I also was inspired not only by my friends, my family, but each of my candidates because they
Mhm.
inspire me. So they were such a big inspiration because nakikita ko talaga sa mga mata nila their efforts that they're really pushing through.
Yeah,
Nakaka-inspire and they are my brothers and each time they say na parang we encourage each other, which I love about the
yeah,
pageant. It's not just a competition; it's also about brotherhood. So every time na
yeah.
parang kinakabahan ako, I can see my brothers. Alam mo, Ramsey, ano ba? Kayang-kaya mo yan. Kaya natin to.
Mhm.
It's not kaya mo yan. Kaya natin to. It's us. No,
It's
it's just
us.
it's
Yeah.
us. Yeah, which I really love about that. It's like the idea na parang pag pumunay ka dyan sa stage na yan, Ramsey, hindi ka mag-isa. Kasama mo kami. Like it's a
Hmm.
really powerful statement na parang nasa ulo ko lang yun. I'm not alone.
Hmm.
I'm with you guys. It's really
Hmm.
Mhm.
inspiring.
Nice. Okay, so now let's move to our next question. Ito na. This is one of the reasons
Mm.
why we've chosen you to be one of our brand ambassador. So can you share to our audience what is your advocacy as one of the contestant of Man of the Philippines, and why do you need to have that title for you to use that platform na mas lalong ma-execute yung advocacy mo na to, and why it is important for you?
You know, especially right now in these trying times, my advocacy is mental health awareness. So especially now in these trying times, there are a lot of people out there suffering in the cage of their own mind, and they feel like they're rock bottom, especially financially. Talaga, it's a
Mhm.
fact that it has affected all of us. And with
Yeah.
this platform, I felt like it's the perfect opportunity for me to use my voice and use it for the greater good, because I've been in that position talaga ever since the pandemic started. And I did get COVID before, and I am a survivor. And really,
Hmm, okay.
yes, the idea of having it is really something. Nakakaano siya talaga siya. It really brings you down, and I definitely know how it feels. But I had friends along the way. I had family along the way who kept on inspiring me. And honestly, if it weren't for them, I wouldn't even be as optimistic as I am today, because they always push me to, to keep moving forward. I always want to keep optimistic no matter how dire the situation is. What I'm trying
Mhm.
to put in this in my advocacy is that it doesn't matter, how low we get, as long as we can keep moving forward. We are together, you are not alone. If you feel like you are alone, I can be your voice. I can be the voice for those who cannot speak for themselves. Kasi, ladies and gentlemen, kaya ko. Kaya ko. Kung kaya ko, kaya nyo. Honestly.
True.
So, it's really, so yun.
Yeah, I agree with that, no. Napakalaking bagay ng support system, 'di ba, friend? Lalo na, let's say
Yeah.
for example, lalo na 'yung pandemic, and if you have, let's say, COVID-19. Kasi ako personally experienced that last January. Ganun din,
Mm.
Mhm.
parang feeling mo, alam mo yung you wouldn't know what will going to happen next. Pero kasi
Yeah.
if you have this support system na naniniwala na, no, let's take good care of yourself, nagpapadala sila ng pagkain. Actually,
Mhm.
mas marami pa akong food sa bahay ko nung may COVID-19 ako kaysa ngayon.
Yeah.
Kasi
Mm.
before, nagpapadala ng fruits, nagpapadala ng vitamins, tapos mga
Yeah.
nilagang baka. Because your friends love you, ano mo yun, yun yung napakasarap na parang, teka lang, why do I have to stress myself in
Yeah.
this, di ba, in this situation, while ang lahat ng tao are pushing na, teka, gagaling ka, kailangan mo lang, alam mo yun, kumain ng healthy, magpahinga ka ng maayos, drink your
Mm.
vitamin C, etc., etc. So malaking tulong. So yung advocacy na yan is, I think, is kailangan ng mundo as of now. Mas marami
Yes.
siguro ang
Mhm.
kailangan ng ganyan. Now we just have to, like, maybe knock other people's hearts na, teka lang. We need people to, like, push people then na
Yes.
maiahon sila with that
Yes.
mental health issue.
Yes, po. Yes,
Mm.
exactly right. Exactly. Currently, right now, we really need to help each other. We really need to hold each other's hand, because I feel like may mga tao talaga out there who is having a hard time expressing how they feel, and
Mhm.
sometimes all they need talaga is like an ear to listen to. Like,
Yeah.
you just have to listen. Makinig ka lang. And I think I did this before with a friend. I nilabas ko lahat sa kanya yung mga bad feelings ko, and after na nagrantaw sa kanya, I feel lighter. I feel
Yeah.
lighter. And
Mhm.
honestly, right now in the world, we really need a friend, an ear to talk to. And I believe that everyone should do that. Everyone should come together, help each other in these trying times, because we should take the first step in saving the world, and it should always start with us.
Mhm. Okay. All
Very
right,
good.
and partner.
Actually, partner, before we go to this question, there's a comment that was like really really great. From Vince Villegas, OCC, pack
Mhm.
your bags. You're going to the next real thing. I love this comment. We're just here to support you on your journey. Your win is our win. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Vince Khalil Garcia Villegas is my cousin from the Philippines. So
Mhm.
I can't wait to see you soon, brother. Thank you so much for supporting me. It's just very like heartwarming to me that we've since childhood we've known each other. We grew up in the same house. We always
Mhm.
fight, but we always have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
That's like it's brotherhood to me. It's more than just being cousins. He's like a brother to me, and it's really an amazing thing to see. He's still supporting me throughout my journey, and I'm just glad that I'm making my relatives and family proud.
Mhm.
Amazing. All right.
Okay.
So now that you've emerged victorious and that you have the crown winner already of Man of the Philippines, and if I remember correctly, you will be heading off to the Philippines for the competition representing the UAE, right?
That is true. That is true.
So, until then, and even after that, how are you going to use your title as Man of the Philippines? This is a mouthful. Man of the Philippines UAE 2021 Grand Winner. How are you going to use that
Ang
title?
twister ba?
Um, how are you going to use the title, your voice, and your position as the grand winner to inspire the Filipino community, not only the community around you in Sharjah, but the community in Dubai, for the whole of UAE, for those in the Philippines, and just Filipinos around the world? How are you going to use your position in that way?
It's because when you win Man of the Philippines, it's really a responsibility. It's like that quote, sinasabi nila, with great power comes great responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
And with this platform and with this voice, I really want to do things for the greater good. So I really aim on improving myself first. I have some big shoes to fill, and I know that the core team, Man of the Philippines core team, is going to help me throughout, just to help spread my advocacy and go on
Mm-hmm.
with my plans and my values. So I think I have like steps. I really have steps, especially since social media is so powerful. It is,
Yeah.
I think it's much easier to use your voice and spread your advocacy to
Mhm.
inspire more people. And especially I also work for Anuna. I also work for, kind of like, I do like voiceovers for Emirates Love Company, so I could use my voice there and
Mm-hmm.
for my advocacy and inspire more people. Like Emirates Love Philippines already inspires a lot of people, but as an
Yeah.
individual, I really want to develop a strong, passionate voice on social media. But when they
Mm.
see me on social media, when they want some boost of inspiration, just look at me. I want to be that symbol. You know how like Superman, when you just look at Superman like a symbol, para makikita mo na like, oh, he loves
Mhm.
it. He doesn't do it just for the money. He does it because he loves what he's doing and he loves protecting people. He's a symbol. When you look at him, he protects
Yeah.
people. Like, even, I
Yeah.
mean, even though he is losing to a stronger opponent, he doesn't say, I don't think I can do this. He says to his people, everything's gonna be all right. And I want to be
Mm.
that type of person where no matter how hard it gets, I can tell you that everything's gonna be all right. We can get through this together. And I also want to practice writing clearly with sophistication. I really want to show that by saying, ayun nga, I want to show everybody that everything's going to be okay. I want to be a thought leader, but
Mm.
I want to show to the people that I am capable of being a leader, leading people to greatness, to the greater good, and showing that we are all going to be okay. We can
Mm.
unite as human beings to show that, hey, we're all in this together. As long
Yeah.
as we have each other, kayang-kaya natin yan. Kaya ko. And we should also promote social, I mean, we should also promote mental health awareness among my
Mm.
peers. Like, kasi, here's the thing. I want to help everybody. I really want to help everybody. But there is when trying to help everybody, it's really difficult. You are only one man. I am only
Yeah.
one man.
Mm.
And but I have this idea where I can create a butterfly effect, where if I help somebody, they can help everybody. Alam mo
Mm.
yun? Like,
Mm.
when I help somebody, I want to inspire them so that they're gonna be inspired to help other people, and then they're gonna help other people. Where in the world we just help a lot of people, and we're helping each other together. And I want to have that community. That is one of my goals. And honestly, if I can achieve that, it's a goal that I really want to achieve, and I can achieve that, then I can say that I've done my job as man of the Philippines, where I'm able to inspire people, where I am able to give awareness, and we can like put it down the curve of like depression. We could put it down together, and it'll be amazing if we could like really make a difference. That's one of my goals.
Okay. I think para sa mga viewers natin, partner, no, I think one of the reason why for you to have a title kasi, you get that connection eh. Parang sinasabi ni Ramsey na you are just alone kasi, di ba? If you don't have the title yet, or if you're not
Hmm.
known yet online, parang nobody will believe you right away. But if you have the title, plus all the brands na 'di ba nang na-awardan siya as their brand ambassador, plus the man of the Philippines itself. So parang it's easy for you to like execute yung whatever man yung plan mo for your advocacy para siya maging into reality na yung acting action mo rather. Pero may question, since you're focused on, let's say, inspiring Filipinos,
Mhm.
inspiring let's say yung group age mo, mga
Mhm.
youngsters, are you planning to like open a channel or
Youngsters.
something? Kasi
Oh
di ba
gosh.
for you, how are you going to send that message if, let's say, saan kanila pwedeng mahanap?
Mhm.
Are you planning to have one?
I mean, yeah, it's already in my head. I'm planning to have that idea, and it's already. I'm thinking about it. Should I open up a YouTube channel? Should I or should I just use my Facebook as a platform, or maybe Instagram? So I'm really thinking about it because I want to have like like a social media, but I want something else like a platform where I could just focus on spreading good for the greater good on mental health awareness. So I'm really thinking about that. Where if they need some voice or some some laughs, some fun, I think yeah, I'm thinking of making a channel for something like that because I think it's also gonna be fun and it's also gonna inspire a lot of people. Maybe I can have some other people who can join me inspiring other people. So yeah, it's an idea that I already have.
Mm. Okay. All right. So I think now, of course, thank you so much, Ramsey, for sharing your story, your advocacy, and your
It's a pleasure.
future plans as Man of the Philippines 2021. But of course, we always have this last question to all of our guests. And
Yes.
siyempre ni Miss Jade.
All
It's
right.
one of my favorite questions to ask actually, other than asking them who they are.
Okay, cool.
And the question is, um, whether this is coming from Ramsey as a person or coming as Ramsey as man of the Philippines. Dot dot dot. Um, what is your message for the Filipinos, for the community, mga kababayan natin? What is your message to them to inspire and to empower them?
All right. Hey you, look at me. I'm proud of you. Alam ko sometimes nahirapan na tayo. There are times na we feel like we're gonna have a hard time putting food on the table. We feel like we are at rock bottom. Pero, you know what? I know you can do it. I know you can do it because we're Filipinos. We're tenacious. We're powerful. We're proud to be Filipino. As long as you can keep moving forward, kayang-kaya mo yan. Keep moving forward. Just keep swimming. Because I know eventually you're going to reach the peak of that mountain. Because why? Kasi kaya natin. Kaya ko.
Oh, he's wearing the watch.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah,
Okay.
by the way, thank you so much for this. I just say now I love this yung baybayin. Like I just noticed that
Oh,
like
yeah.
like
Oh,
two
yeah.
days
Yeah.
after and it I actually went on Google and like, all right, baybayin. So I was having a hard time. All right, so what did it say? Ka ma lakas. I'm like, wow, so cool. That's so cool. That is so cool. That is amazing. So yeah. Yeah.
Ayun.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is what I was telling Judy during that night. I was telling him, gosh, he already got one from being our
Ambassadorship.
ambassador, and then we're like, oh, if he wins the
You get
title
another one.
tonight.
Oh man, yeah. Wow.
So,
Really is
so
something.
yeah.
So thank you.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
Okay.
was curious to find out also, and I didn't say anything, but I
I
noticed you
hope na
were
hindi the
wearing it.
same design ha. Yun yung worries ko kasi hindi ko alam yung ibinigay.
Oh, the other one
Kasi
was
the
like
same.
this one is like bluish. The other one is like brownish. So it's
Okay,
like
good.
really
That's
cool.
good. At least
Yes.
Okay.
magkaiba. Okay, so we just like to say hello muna to everyone who's watching us. We have Consuelo Conituazon.
Mommy!
Hello, Mami. Of course,
Mommy
diba? I think one
Consuelo.
of the reason why Ramsey is that really positive in life is because of the full support talaga ng family niya. Kahit nung first time niya with Man of the Philippines, yung buong pamilya niya talaga nakasuporta sa kanya, and that's really, really
Mm.
good. And of
Honestly.
course, we have Hisham Eldeb is
That's my
watching.
dad. That's my
Okay,
dad. That's
thank you so much for watching.
Oh,
And who else? Of course, thank you to our team who's replying to our live. And to those who are watching our YouTube channel, and thank you so much, guys. So, Ramsey, in behalf of Kayako, congratulations again for winning
thank you so
one of the
much. Thank you so
Philippines
much.
UAE 2021. And welcome to Kayako Watches family. Maraming
Thank you so
salamat.
much. I am super glad to be here and thank you once again for choosing me as your ambassador. It is such an honor, and I can't wait to represent the watches made for Filipinos. It's gonna be amazing.
Okay. So standby ka kasi nga we have some may mga proposed project kami kasi we are lining up some year-end event kasi namin. So standby ka kaya maraming salamat sa iyo. So stay safe and see you soon, Ramzy. Thank you.
See you soon. Thank you so much, everybody. Do you have a YouTube channel? Like, you have a YouTube channel right now? Is it called Kayako Watches as well?
It's
Like, is it-
Kind
it's
of a
kaya
page.
ko. Yeah, kaya ko.
Everybody, please subscribe to Kayako on YouTube. You will not regret. Hit that notification bell, and you will not regret it. We're gonna give you latest updates on our best watches right here, right now. Hit that subscribe button. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Ayan, my outro.
Okay. Thanks, Ramzy. See you soon.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
so much,
Ramzy.
Jade.
And
Thank you so much, Sir
congratulations.
Junie. Thank you so much. And once again, thank you for having me. That's amazing. Thank you so much.
Okay. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, so partner, that's our grand winner ng Man of the Philippines UAE 2021. We have Ramzy Hesham Villegas. Ayan, so sa lahat ng mga viewers
Yes.
natin, nakakatawa 'di ba partner? Kasi syempre parang one lesson that I'd like to share to everybody is that if you guys are facing failures in life, don't use that as a reason for you not to continue. Kasi 'di ba tingnan mo siya, he didn't get even sa parang hindi man lang siya nakarating yata sa top 5 during yung first try niya with Man of the Philippines.
Yeah.
Oo, pero if he didn't, let's say, continue, hindi niya makukuha yung title ngayon. So, dapat ma-share natin yan sa lahat ng mga viewers natin that always consider na yung mga failures nyo is a learning stage lang yan ng buhay natin for you to become smarter, to become wiser, to become more ready. Diba?
Yeah.
Ayun. So, yun ang take ko. And how about your partner?
My biggest takeaway is because I'm a firm believer of it, and it's very refreshing to hear it from other people also, because a lot of people don't value it as much. But my biggest takeaway and biggest reminder from Ramsey today is the importance of your support system. Like, I've been lucky enough to be surrounded with people who actually support the endeavors that I've gone through, and even on this Kayako journey, it's been very refreshing to hear that from Ramsey also, that he actively supports him, not only himself but surrounds himself with people who supports him, because sometimes there are instances wherein we come across people who are not exactly supportive, but they will be the ones whispering the negativities, and then that plants a seed in our heads like, okay, I won't do it because XYZ. And
Correct.
to have people who are constantly showering you with encouragement, that's a really, really big deal. And to have people who are there to even listen to you when you need to rant or when you need to vent about something that you're going through, that does help with our mental health. And that's like the big takeaway, to have a very strong support system around you, and you also being a support system for other people.
True. And I agree with that kasi alam mo 'di ba sa totoong buhay, kahit merong isa lang naniniwala sa iyo, kakayanin mo. But
Yes.
if you feel na if you feel kahit you know yourself na talagang kaya mong gawin, pero feeling mo parang nobody like supports, yung confidence level mo is hindi ganon kataas. Kaya dapat talaga, I agree with Ramsey that it is really important that we have to motivate other people kasi yung simple push lang natin with, let's say, whatever plans na meron sila, it will help them to take that very first important step of their journey to success.
Yeah.
Kasi kapag walang gagawa nun, takot ka mag-step up dahil because you are so scared to fail. Pero again, let's take it from Ramsey na it's not a failure, it is a learning. So don't be scared to let's say to fail. It's because yun nga, you will use that experience. Kasi minsan, di ba parang kailangan mo maranasan ng isang bagay for you to fully understand yung isang bagay. Kasi if you haven't experienced that, iba yung yung lalim. Di ba kunyari pag naranasan mong wala kang makain, next time pinapangako mo sa sarili mo na you will make sure na meron kang perang pambili ng pagkain mo.
Parang pinagugutan mo dyan, partner.
Okay, so we have here some comments from Maria Teresa Villegas Hesham is also watching. Ayan, thank you so much, guys. And any announcement from our side, partner?
Yeah, just a reminder that the search for Mr. Malakas is
Mhm.
ongoing. There's still a couple of weeks left to get your entries in, but be quick. And it's a very simple question. Just answer. Head over to our Facebook where you're watching,
Yeah.
or if you're on our YouTube, head to our Facebook or our Instagram at Kayako Watches, and on our Instagram is at kayako.ph. Answer the very simple question, what is your malakas story during, in, from the pandemic? So it's
Mhm.
up to you how you want to interpret that question. Just leave your comments, and then that will count as your entry.
All right. Okay, so thank you so much, guys. So that's our episode 20 of Tatak Indio. So watch out for our
Yes.
next episode. Di ba, 21 na tayo. And abangan nila kasi our advocacy, our purpose here is to inspire inspiring stories to everyone. And kaya
Yeah.
antabayanan ko lagi yan. So thank you so much. Thanks, partner.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye.